I'm F40, an executive at my own company, and I travel between states because of work. My entire family lives in the state where I keep my main office. I spend 2 to 3 days a week on the second job site because of a contract. Once my clients complete their ongoing phase, they will shift their operations, and I will continue working with them closer to home. I've been doing this for a couple of years. I have anxiety, so traveling wasn't my preference, but it's very good money and a wonderful opportunity for my career and my kids. I used to be in a circle of friends that dissolved. I hold no hard feelings, but I just didn't fit in after realizing that I'm not what they wanted. The experience was a bitter pill that taught me a huge lesson. For background, I used to be very trendy and fabulous when I was young, but that didn't last after reality hit and I had my kids. They are my priority, so I obviously focused on them versus spending a lot on myself. So I'm a librarian dressing style mom and got occasionally mocked. I'm not comfortable showing too much skin, and somehow my friends decided to exploit my insecurities. I don't hate them, but I removed myself from their circle and went on to focus on myself. I'm mentioning this because that experience led me to understand that I needed to watch out for myself because not everyone that I cared about reciprocated. I started a relationship with Tim, M43. He lives in the town where I go for work. I like him and have feelings for him, but I'm still not sure if his feelings have changed or if he was pretending or what. We've been together for almost 1 year and 2 months. His family means everything to him, and I respect that. We don't live together, and I don't think we ever could after I spent 3 weeks with him while I got into my new local lease and found his family to be entitled and abusive. I helped as much as possible, giving rides to school, buying groceries that they ate like feral humans, paid rent, and helped cover for his nibblings' birthday gifts. Still, it was never enough. His sister returned my baby shower gift because she preferred a different style of bedding. Oh, and I hardly got a thank you for the basket filled with baby goods that I gifted her. When I resisted exchanging the gift because it's a 45-minute drive, she got pissed. I got the impression that they were like an endless black hole that could never be satisfied, and I told him, but not many words. His reaction was vitriolic. He said that I was judgmental, and if I loved him, I would never talk like that again. Of course I was hurt and embarrassed, so I never did it again. Our relationship has slowly worn down. If it's not his family interference, it's him asking me for things to do for them. I feel like I'm always getting the short end of the rope. I moved to a small studio in a small multifamily complex last May. I always make it a point to have everything in case a storm hits on hurricane season. My place is solar powered by the landlord, and I keep cases of water and a small cistern. I also have an agreement with my family about my safety, so I've promised to go back to my home state or at least stay at a safe hotel whenever a storm warning is active. This is exactly why I keep all my rescue pets at my home state. There was a storm announcement last year. I was ready to leave when Tim called asking if I could let him and his other sister plus 3 kids stay over. I asked what happened, and he said they went for a drive and the road was flooded, so it would take them 1.5 hours to get home via a different route. I said I was sorry, but I was leaving for out of state. He asked if I could allow them to stay while I was away, but I declined. I'm not comfortable letting people in while I'm not present, and I didn't want trouble with the landlord. He insisted, but I said I had already left for the airport when in reality, I was still at my place but about to drive off. I came back 2 days later. Thankfully, nothing happened in my area nor Tim's home. He has never forgiven me for this, but he forgets that he always stays with his family during bad weather, and I never pester him for company, which I would appreciate, or ask for anything. He keeps mentioning the incident over and throwing it in my face, and keeps accusing me of deserting him and his family. Last week, the storm incident was brought up during an argument, and I broke up with him because I feel like he wanted to use me. He was very surprised and has been asking me to reconsider. Am I overreacting? Was I wrong not to let him and his sister in?